Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below. It looks like that dragon was just like, I'm gonna eat that slime. Don't eat that slime. It's like, nah, I'm gonna eat that slime. It would seem that Veldora is taking a bit of a liking to Rimuru. I don't know what to make of, like, what this relationship's gonna be like. I mean, because he sort of acts like a tsundere.
I think that was just for comedy purposes.
Maybe, but at the same...
It's mostly just dragon's been stuck in a cave for 300 years, so it's bored, and the first thing that'll actually talk to it, it's gonna talk to. It's like, oh, I'm irredeemably bored.
Yes.
Hello there. I am glad to see you.
I would say the other thing is just...
That's been me sometimes, when I
Yeah.
didn't have anybody around to hang out with. It's like when my buddies moved to Knoxville for a period of time, and mostly I just hung out at my house by myself all the time. It's like every once in a while, it's like my buddy would be like, hey, I'm gonna swing by. And I'm like, all right, cool, man. And then he can pull up, and I'll be like, hey, I've been really bored. I'm glad you came by. Hang out and go to Walmart or something. That was when Walmart was open 24/7 too, so we could actually go to Walmart after I got off work at the mall.
For those of you wondering, I'm in on this. I mean, from the first episode after we watched everything, I'm interested in this. I mean, this is...
The first episode had me at like 75% until we watched the intro, and then I'm like,
okay,
this looks cool.
Yeah. I would say the animation's beautiful, the colors, the vibrancy, the characters. So far, I mean, it's just been these characters here. And I love this. I've had to blind myself on Patreon because some people have spoiled some stuff, and I basically am just like, well, okay, I'm not reading the comments on there anymore. They can't help themselves, dude. Well,
we appreciate your support, but shh.
Don't do that. No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
This is episode 2, Meeting the Goblins. That's pretty severe. Laughter's... Oh, okay. Did they just break the fourth wall? That was what got spoiled for me. That was one of the things that got spoiled for me. I said it and I was like, shit.
Oh, I was like, I didn't catch his name in the first episode.
Yeah, that got spoiled for me. Just like, God damn it!
You said his name, okay.
Yeah. Maelstrom? That's a pretty badass name.
Yeah.
Veldora Tempest. Doesn't just like it, he loves it. Ooh. Well, damn. Our boy just ate a whole damn dragon.
Politics.
Never ceases, always present.
I like the music. It reminds me of Nobuo Uematsu. You know, we got some 8-bit music. Ah, figured out how to float.
Oh. Cool. Yeah. Big snack boy. Ooh.
Decapitation!
Oh, damn, they got him. Oh, cool. Oh,
Mimic.
very cool.
To think that skill came from being like, I'm gonna screw every girl I see in my next show.
Ooh. Nah. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh.
Even centipede.
Oh, Jesus. Damn. It's like a Tarzan. Oh, giant bat?
No. Sonar? Ultrasonic wave.
Now he's able to speak.
A giant door.
Damn, that's a big ass door.
Ah, adventurers.
Huh?
いきなり襲われたりしないですよね。まあ、いざという時はエスケープ使いますけど。乗せて発生すれば会話も可能です。ほう。でも俺今スライム。
Yeah, they might try to kill you.
Yeah, so the stealthy approach might be the best. Might be the best approach here. Oh, of course you. Boing, boing, boing.
なんか魔物の気配を感じたんだけど。
Oh, damn.
なあ、ビルドラ、早速一つ用意できそうだよ。
この先に何か用事が終わりですか？
強き者？
Oh,
Jesus
you
Christ.
don't have to yell at him.
思念が強すぎたかな。で、自分にお願いとは何ですか？
ただのスライムにそこまでのオーラは出せませんのよ。相当に名を馳せる魔物なのでしょう。
こっちの視点を切り替え、自分を客観的に見せてくれ。
Okay.
切り替えます。
Oh, Jesus.
おう。
1階で歩いていたみたいだ。あ、引っ込められた。
我々を試されていたのです。
なかったな。あいつら大丈夫か？
ありがとうございます。
Maybe, I mean.
リンの話によると、東の地から狼の魔物、ガロウ族が押し寄せ
Oh,
て戦いに
direwolves.
なり、
Damn.
ゴブリンの戦士が多数討ち死にしたのだという。守護者のような戦士がいたのだという。その戦士も討ち死にし、村は危機に瀕している。
我々の忠誠を捧げます。我らに守護をお与えください。
このリムルテンペストが聞き届けよう。そして俺はゴブリンたちの主、守護者となったのだった。
It's easy enough. Okay.
Right on.
So that's one way to, that's one way to assert dominance. Just like walk into town with.
For
like,
me, I'd be like, I don't want you all to be my servants. I would just prefer for you all to be my friends. That if I, like have a situation you could help me deal with in the future, you wouldn't hesitate to be like, oh, sure, we'll come help.
Yeah, and not only that, but just be like, and also, I can help you all improve your village and help you all, make strides to becoming a stronger community. And I don't ask for anything in return. I just would hope that when I'm coming through, that y'all can say hi and just because that again, I Rimuru was saying that he wasn't looking for compensation. He was just putting on a show, and I think the loyalty that he will get from them, I mean it won't be much, but hey, every great civilization has to start somewhere. And goblins, I mean, it's a small group of goblins, and it's also this goblin group. They aren't very big or strong or anything like that. I mean, they're very like, I hate to say it, but they seem soft. They seem like they don't have that much to offer. But the fact that they're like asking him and like are bowing and scraping to and they're promising their loyalty, I wonder if Rimuru going to help them learn, because if he carries stuff over from the previous world and he teaches them, okay, it's like here's how you use here's how you dig trenches, or here's how you use a bow and arrow, or here's how you do this, and hopefully that they'll be able to adapt and take stuff in, because I mean every civilization starts at the baseline, and sometimes they advance quicker because of like a resource or because of technological breakthrough or something like that. But I don't know what could really happen that would advance the goblins to the point where they could be considered a threat. I mean, they got the direwolves to deal with, and I wonder how they're going to deal with the direwolves. I mean, the biggest thing, if Rimuru just decides to tank them all. Imagine if he transforms into like the big serpent and like scares them all off. He's just like they approach the village and he's just like, okay, I'll deal with this. Hey, goblins, step back. I got this. Turns into the big fuck all snake, and as they're approaching, he blasts the poison breath out there to like keep them away, and just eventually I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, but
yeah, there's any number of things he could do like at this point already.
Yeah, I mean he
could use those webs to like make traps between the trees that the wolves get stuck in and stuff.
Yeah. Also, he could.
I'm sure you can slice some of them up with the water blade.
That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, so I was trying to remember what that was called. But honestly, there's a lot of different things that he could do, and I guess
the most difficult part in that situation is if all the wolves attack at once, trying to keep all the goblins from getting killed before you can take care of all the wolves.
Yeah, that's true, because
it's like a protection quest type thing, It's usually those, that's the most stressful thing next to just escorting something in a video game, is usually protecting, like, an area where there's things that can be killed.
Yeah, and it's
like
very
you can't
easy.
be everywhere at once, and if there's a lot of things you're trying to protect, it's inevitable some of them are going to die.
Yeah.
And, like, escorting's only really worse because usually they're moving and not moving fast enough, or moving too fast, and you're having to watch all angles while also keeping an eye on them and shit.
Yeah, and I would hope that Rimuru would be aware enough to be able to at least be able to protect them, but he's only one slime. Which is why I would think he would pull like the intimidation tactic by like transforming into one of the giant beasts that he encountered in the cave to like stave them off and like keep most of the dire wolves like at bay. And then they could figure out a strategy, like I said, potentially dig ditches, stuff like that, to give them a more perimeter advantage on fighting them off. I mean, I don't know.
One of my favorite things, though, is like the thing that sticks about this in his situation is the wolves have already basically showed up. It looks like, and they're getting ready to be attacked right now. But in Ghost of Tsushima, when you are gonna protect like people or like a village from like a Mongol attack or whatever, you usually get the chance ahead of time to decide your strategies and set up like traps for the Mongols and stuff. So like you can decide like, okay, so we're gonna I'm gonna be watching this as my main area, and like as they come in, I'm gonna be lighting that on fire, followed by blowing that up. And then I got these to the sides to where I can like drop this or like light that on fire. And cool things like that.
Yeah. Basically, just different things for you to activate to stave off the attacks. Yeah.
Not to mention you can like place like some of your tools ahead of time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember what other game it was, but I played some other game recently, and I remember vaguely the area it was in, and you actually got to choose like where traps got set up ahead of time, and I was like, that was one of the smoothest like fighting off an invasion sequences I've ever done, because it was like they came in and started immediately getting fucked up by the initial traps, and then there was some shooting, and then they started getting closer, and so there was like the fallback traps they got fucked up by.
Yeah.
Ending with like a little bit of melee combat right at the end where we shoved the last of them down, and then they started running off, and it's just like, yeah, fuck off. Like,
just like, yeah, eat me, don't forget to write.
It's like, tell your friends never to come here.
Yeah.
Because you got your ass kicked.
Yeah, basically.
Kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, and hopefully
It's just satisfying. I can't remember what game that was, though, but it was awesome.
Hopefully that'll give the goblins a bit of because the goblins also seem very like disheveled and mentally like not they're beaten down.
Oh yeah,
and this would be a
scared.
this would be a big confidence boost for them as well.
Yeah.
Because confidence can do a lot to change the tide for a lot of things. So
Yeah,
all right.
definitely boosted my confidence to think that I was probably going to die soon, and then all of a sudden realize I'm good.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that is going to do it for this one, everybody. This was that time I got reincarnated as a slime. I'm just going to call it reincarnated as a slime.
I literally just titled it Slime
Yeah.
with my folders for editing.
And this is episode 2, Meeting the Goblins. So he met the goblins, and it would seem that Rimuru is going to be assisting the goblins in their battle against the direwolves. So I guess until next
By the way, I thought of a better name for the show. Adventures of the Great Slime Sage.
I like that.
I'd watch that.
I like that pretty good.
Yeah, I would have been like, that sounds interesting, like over, the title it has now.
Yes. But
It's like, really, I have nothing bad to say about it other than the title.
Yeah. I mean, that's really the one thing that I could say is just like
It's only weak points.
It's a bit inky about it. But all right. Anyway, until next time, everybody. Signing off. I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
Take care, everybody. Peace.